I can't take the credit for the ism that you're about to hear. It actually was a quote from my father at a very young age. But it has become a key philosophical truth, and therefore, in his name, I've sort of claimed the ism. It's simply learn to love what most people won't tolerate. I'll tell you the story. As a young man, it was a big deal to finally get to go elk hunting with my dad. My dad is 6'4", a little over 200 pounds. He's got long legs and he moves quickly. And if you've ever been to anything that even resembles elk hunting, well, here's how it looks. You get up at 3 o'clock in the morning in a wall tent. You have something quick to eat. You pack your pack and you walk out the tent into the freezing, freezing cold. And I mean cold, like, in the single digit cold. And in the dark, with a headlamp, you cut cross country. No trails, no anything. You cut cross country for about 2 hours in the dark to get to where you want to be before it gets daylight. And there we were, and I'm half his size, and I'm trying to follow behind, and it's pitch dark, just he and I, and we're cutting side hill out in the middle of nowhere mountains of eastern Washington. And the wind is coming from below this canyon, coming up, and it's really, really blowing hard on my left side as we're cutting side hill. The frozen rain, and not snow and not rain, but little ice balls were coming into my face like BBs. And the wind is just drilling these things in like BBs, like bees hitting your face. And we're cutting across this one particularly wide open little swath in the canyon from below. And right in the middle of this wind tunnel, my dad stops. And he turns around. And he gets down on one knee. And I get close to him because the wind's blowing so hard you can't even hear. And he says, "Gregor, do you see anybody?" And I said, "No, Dad, I don't see anybody." And he said, "That's because no one's out here. Just you and me, pal." He said, "Greg, you have to learn to love what most people won't tolerate." And I looked into his eyes as they're squinting with this wind and these BBs hitting his face. And I've never seen a happier man in my life. Literally, the nose is running and freezing to his face, but he was the happiest guy in the world. Learn to love what most people won't tolerate. And he said, "Greg, there's no competition. There's no competition. When you're the first one there, when you're the last one to leave, when you're willing to do that which others are not willing to do, that sets the stage for the extraordinary. When you're all alone, when you would be viewed at as crazy, you're in the right place because you're learning to love what most people won't do." This is the good stuff, Greg. It doesn't get any better than this. Enjoy it. Here we go. Just you and I. And he got up and kept going, and I fell in behind. And you know what? My head was spinning. It seems like yesterday. I can't even tell you how many scenes in my life I recognized that this is one of those times that if you can embrace and love what other people bitch about, what other people aren't willing to do, if you can not just tolerate it, but love it, that you're the only one there, you're the last one standing, you are the Mohican, right? Wow, all of a sudden, it shifts everything, you become powerful, and you run past any and all competition. Learn to love what most people won't tolerate. This is where you think and we exchange. Pinneo, over and out.